안녕하세요. Welcome back to All Things Korean. In this video, we'll be talking about these two vowels. What's up with them? They sound exactly the same. Now, because they do sound so similar, Koreans tell them apart by saying ai and oi. Because if you look at the shape of this vowel, this is a combination of a and e. This one is a combination of o and e. And I think the way that they're shaped that way is because this e sound is what comes in between a and e. So if you transition from a to e, like I, the e is probably the sound that comes somewhere in between. So let's first look at the technical differences between ai and oi. The difference is supposed to be in the position of the tongue as well as how open the mouth is. So for ai, because the sound is between a and e, the mouth is opened wider and the tongue is supposed to be positioned lower within the mouth. Whereas for oi, it's the sound between o and e, so the mouth is opened not as wide and the tongue is supposed to be somewhere more neutral, like in the middle height. Most Koreans these days don't make any distinction between the two sounds. They're both just e. I myself didn't really know the difference between these two vowels until I looked it up online. Some older generations might argue that there is a very clear distinction, but these days it's not that important, so don't stress yourself about whether you are pronouncing these two vowels correctly. I would say it's pretty much just an e sound, like the e in bed or the ai in said. Long story short, don't worry about it. You can pronounce them both exactly the same. No one's going to be able to tell the difference and no one is going to care. That being said, you should be very careful to make the correct distinction in spelling. Just because they sound the same, it doesn't mean you can use whatever vowel you want. I mean, I think it would apply to any language. Just take English, for example. Let's look at the word enough. Why is there an O? Why is it OU and not just U? Why does it end with a GH and not F? They make the same exact sound, etc., etc. I mean, you need to take etymology and probably a bunch of other factors into consideration. Most of us are probably not aware of all these linguistic aspects, but they are there, and that's why we need to spell words correctly. So the same thing applies in Korean. Whether you use ai or oi is very, very clearly distinguished when it comes to spelling. This is something that can be difficult for even native speakers. There are plenty of Koreans who make spelling mistakes by using oi and ai interchangeably. This is incorrect. So make sure to pay attention during spelling, but if it is some small comfort, at least you know that you can pronounce them the same and you won't be considered wrong just because you pronounce both vowels as e. And that's it for today's video. It's a pretty short one. I still hope you found this informative and helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to All Things Korean for more Korean related videos. You can also follow me on Instagram at allthingskrn for daily bits of Korean information. And I will see you in the next one. 다음 영상에서 만나요.